Welcome, as here we are, King Blackout, Gabriel in the building every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Usually, as of late, we have been joined by super producer Big Angie,
right,
who would be our commenter extraordinaire,
right.
whom we did appreciate.
Yo,
And
stop saying we.
is currently on protest.
Yo, this is crazy. Yo, stop putting me in your disputes. You heard? You did this. This is your fault. I didn't do this.
This she felt ganged up on. Okay.
Oh boy, this is crazy.
She had multiple gripes. She's on protest right now. She what do you call it? On strike. She's on strike right now. Angie's on strike.
You pissed off your wife.
Listen, Angie's on strike. I will tell you my part in this. I have a part in this. Okay. But you're okay.
I have no parts.
Parts. Okay, your facial expressions have parts in this. Okay, my mouth and your face
it's crazy.
are on trial right now, bro. We're being roasted right now, bro.
We just go make up shit. I can't listen. You in the house with your wife. I can't even see Angie.
I don't see her either when we do the show.
Right. But you can hear her. You know what I'm saying?
She's upstairs.
Even see Angie. You feel me? So I have no facial expressions to when she comes on air because I don't see her.
Yo, she's on strike, bro.
And I love you, Ange. Right here. I love you. I know. Ange.
Me too.
Now your husband, he on some other shit. You feel me? Like be mad at him.
Nah. Listen, let's get into these comments. We got comments out here. We probably have some comments.
Crazy.
Extraordinary. We ain't looking at the comments.
You used to have a comment.
Yo, KO Rock, good. Yeah, we used to have a comment reader. DJ Duya in the building. What's going on, man? 845 The Mix Show. What's good? We got Chris Pullitz in the building, man. Go see my boy Chris Pullitz. He's actually, if you ever need, and I know you do play drums, sir, but if you ever needed an outside drummer, I would tell you to go and find the likes of a Mr. Chris Pullitz. He is he's wicked on them drums, man. He's funky. But he can get shout out to him. The Pulitzer Prize. Went to go see them play at Juan Murphy's over the weekend. What's that?
Did you just say wicked?
Say it again.
You just said wicked.
He can get wicked on them drums. Oh, what's good, Jay Arroyo?
Boy, Gabe,
yeah, wicked.
It was just Puerto Rican Christmas. Why are you talking like a white person?
Shout out to the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Yo, listen. Because I really do mean that. In every rock white boy way you could mean it. Because he can, man. He could get super funky on turn hit. Like he's very versatile on the drum.
All right, we gonna get these shits off. Listen, all y'all that just tapped in, we appreciate y'all. What's good? Yo, do me a favor. Y'all jumping in because the show just started. Do me a favor. Watch the show.
Yeah, watch the show.
Y'all like to pop in and pop out. Now sit down. Get the popcorn ready. Watch the show. Tag your homies. Share.
Yeah.
Like. Let's talk about it for a few minutes.
Yeah. Yo, I wanted to make point too, and shout out to our sponsors out here. I wanted to make that point too, brother, that we had quite a few likes on the show last week, right? But we only had 9 shares. So understanding why the like and the share ratio is so off.
You get the numbers.
I don't like that. We got to get them shares up. Come on.
If Angie come back, the likes come back.
Huh?
If Angie come back, the likes.
I know, man. I know. Listen, we need our commenter extraordinaire to come back in. We apologize if we talk too much.
No, stop saying
Black says he's not trying to make no.
Yo, Gabe fucked up the pack, Angie. He fumbled it. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's not. I'm telling you, you have half parts in this.
Crazy.
You have half parts in this. Yo, the God is in the building. What up to Ice the God, man? He's staying busy. He's going to a festival this weekend. He's going to go live and all that. I love it. Frank Licato. Yo, you tagging him, Chris? That's what's up. He's tagging some old school Wappinger heads out here. But yeah, this is our crying plea to see if maybe Angie can reconsider her striking days and
This
maybe
is
she'll
Gabe's
come
crying
back.
plea. I'm just gonna clarify. Stop saying we. I ain't heard we so much in forever. Every time you go outside, it's Mr. Finally TV. You don't be like, nah, I'm one half of Finally TV. It's just Mr. Finally TV. But when wifey get mad, oh, we sorry. We did it. We fucked up.
We, as in one half of the What We Talking About podcast, Gabriel Rivera. Yes.
That's right. Right there.
Okay.
Mr. Finally TV. Fumble
but
the rock.
I am Mr. Finally TV, though.
There you go. Fumble the rock. I'm sorry, Angie. Exactly, KL, right? You heard me? When he outside getting the accolades, Mr. Finally TV. But when you in trouble, oh, it's a we. Talking my shit.
On the show. Listen, I don't need Angie for Voice of the Valley. Oh.
Yo, what you doing? Angie, he don't mean this. It's the drug. Listen, the drugs. You know what I mean? He had this problem a long time. I'm sorry. Don't even listen to him.
Shout out to all the sponsors, man. I see my man Sal is in the building, Marino's Barbershop, and there's not a better time. Let's cut away to this commercial. We can be back with Stay Tuned. Marino's Barbershop, located in the Marshalls Plaza in Poughkeepsie, New York, right on Route 9, open 7 days a week. Contact them today, 845-454-7226 for all of your hairstyling needs, and let them know that Gabriel sent you from Finally TV. Again, it's 845-454-7226, Marino's Barbershop. All Creek Concrete Placement LLC, serving Hudson Valley, New York, with a wide variety of services, including installation and repair of driveways, garage floors, patios, sidewalks, walkways, and stairs, stamped concrete, color, seal, and epoxy. All Creek is fully insured, 27 years of service. Contact today to get your quote.
Yo,
Man,
I'm sure
and shout out sponsors out here, man. Marino's Barbershop, all.
Absolutely, respect to the sponsors. I was just gonna say, like, your account gonna be mad short when you get off this pod tonight. Because Angie taking half because you acting up.
Yo, I want all of my people that are on the Finally TV team to know one thing and get this straight and clear.
Talk about it.
I love y'all and I appreciate every single contribution to the channel and the movement. So salute to Angie, super producer, Big Ange, and my boy King Blackout, who makes this show go with me, right? Salute to them. Even more so, salute to everybody supporting it and watching it every week. And Black, I don't know, man. I think you said this to me before, but I have more confirmation, brother, that people actually do check for this show later. They'll watch. Yep, and they like watching it on the ride home. Like I heard somebody, shout out to Duya. Duya was like, yo, I watched this on my ride home. You know what I mean? It's like perfect timing for me. I'm like, that's what's up. So salute to y'all. Do this for y'all. We in here. We out here. All right. So now that we let them know, we had everybody was up here and sharing and stuff, we get into a little tuned in Tuesday over here.
You didn't ask what not sponsor was this week, bro. What's up?
Who's not our sponsor this week? Why'd your TV off?
Exactly, right. It's a day. It's not Poland Spring.
It's not Poland Spring.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about listen, Black is on his keto shit.
Get out.
Bro, I'm on keto. It's day 3. You feel me? I feel like I got a fever. You know, shit ain't right. But look, hold up. Listen. 3 days of keto. You know, all I had was like an egg and a piece of bacon and like 70-something hours. It's rough. But look, the jawbones though, they getting right. You feel me? We outside.
You lose all your water weight is what you're doing.
look, all I'm doing is drinking water, bro. That shit should be going nowhere. You heard me? You know what though? I feel like though. I just had my meal. You feel me? I feel good. This fasting for 22 hours, it ain't that bad. I feel like, yeah.
Is that what it is? Explain to me keto. Explain it to me real quick. 22 hours fasting, 2 hours of eating window, and then what?
Well, no. So what for me it is, it's I'm fasting 18 hours, and then it's intermittent fasting. I fast for 18 hours, and then I'll have like some protein, like around snack time. So instead of eating a lunch, I'll eat either some nuts or some almonds. I know that's nuts, or like some protein, like a small piece of cheese, a little piece of beef jerky, and then that's it. I'm drinking water all day long. Then I have my meal at a consistent time every day. So for me, that's between 5 and 7. You feel me? So today's meal, I went to Panera. You feel me? Got my salad, a little oil and vinegar, little spinach, lettuce, grilled chicken tonight. Kept it simple. Bust down my water, keep it moving, and I'm done for the night. No snacking, no nothing else. So if I get yada yada, I'm on my Poland Spring and I'm good. And because I'm starting this, no alcohol this week. That's why I don't got my hookah, I don't got my alcohol. It's just straight clean all week long.
Your digestive system will thank you for that.
It's like a shock to the system, bro. So
feel
good.
Nice. Congrats to that. I like that. What made you do that?
I mean, bro, listen. It's summertime, and I'm trying to be on boat and on the beach.
You want to take your shirt off?
Yo, I'm trying to take my shirt off. Listen, hold on. Don't get it twisted. Ain't no, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna do that for y'all listeners and y'all viewers. But
listen,
you know what I mean?
Don't make me put the bicep up, bro.
Just trying to listen, bro. It's summertime. I'm just trying to get right for the summer. You feel me?
All right, I like it. So I can appreciate wanting to do that in conjunction, with a diet and I'm sure you got your little workout regimen. I'm sure you're stressed out enough from work. It feels like a workout in itself, but because a lot of people think that, that they can just exercise and get the goals they want, or they think that they could just, change up a diet and eat something right once out of the day and eat whatever the fuck they want all the time. They're going to lose weight that way. It's really not how it works, man. It's really about losing weight and what's that?
It's simple math, bro. Taking
less
calories than you burn out.
Bingo.
Is that it? It don't matter. Believe it or not, it don't matter how you do it. Like you can lose weight without working out, but you're gonna be fucking starving, bro. You can do it. Your body needs a certain amount of, energy to run. I don't want to get all sciencey today, but you need some energy to run. So you're gonna always burn. So if you just want to eat one egg a day, you'll lose weight. You're gonna be starving though.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's why you exercise, so that you can eat something and have energy, but always be at a deficit. Simple.
Right. Always at a deficit. Your intake has to be lower than your out.
Than your needs. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Always has to be lower if you want to do that. So
maintain, they just got to be within balance, close to each other.
Yeah.
Easy.
No, so salute to that. It's getting warm out now, boy. How you feel about the weather lately?
Are we doing a weather forecast? Come on, this ain't Jim Jones feet time.
Man, listen, I'm such a waterhead, man. When it starts getting nice out, my whole attitude, my whole perspective changes when it starts getting nice out. So salute to the good weather that's on our horizon, and we're enjoying that right now. Pools open and all that. Like, we happy out here.
Facts.
So let me ask you, sir. We were discussing something before the show, and the NBA playoffs are going on right now. It is currently 3-2 in favor of the Golden State Warriors. As predicted on this show, it's heading to a 6th game, right?
It's over.
So how did you feel about the series? And were you surprised by the back and forth of these games, or were you not surprised?
We talked about this already. Last show, we had this conversation. We said it was going to be 2-2. And at the end of the 2 in Oakland, it would be, at the end of the 2 in Oakland, it would be 2-2, which is what it is. After 4 games, Golden State did what they had to do at home to win game 5, as I projected. I said Warriors in 6.
You said Warriors in 5.
Stop it. I said Warriors in 6. 5. That game's about to happen in 2 days, and they get another chip. Because what I said last week was I felt like Boston was a little bit earlier. Actually, I said this on Douya show. That's what it was. Me and Douya had a show.
Do you see? Go ahead, promote.
Here you go. On April Friday Mix show. You feel me? And I gave my predictions, and I said on his show, Warriors in 6.
But on this show, he said in 5, and he was dead wrong. And
it's crazy.
Is that not true, Black?
What
have you stand up receipt?
What have you said? What do you want to say about this series, bro?
Listen, blasphemy for blasphemy. Celtics gonna win this series in 7. I said it.
All right.
That's what's gonna happen.
All right.
Would you be shocked? How shocked would you be if they
won't be shocked? No, because Boston's a good team. I won't be shocked. It don't matter, bro. You know what matters?
It could go.
You see those sneakers back there? You see those sneakers back there? See them LeBrons back there? Let me help you.
I do.
Let me help y'all.
Yeah. Oh boy, here we go. Y'all like sneakers like that? Let me get to these comments, man. I feel like I'm missing out on my people.
You see my custom LeBrons, right? You see that?
Okay.
Right. My one-on-ones.
Fancy.
All right. All you got to know is that he wasn't in the finals, and that's all that matters. Because I'm sick of this nigga. You heard? Look, I like these shoes. I'm tired of Brian, bro. Tired of them. Anybody can win it. I don't care.
Do you want him to retire?
The fact that I'm rooting for Boston.
You want him to retire?
It's over, bro. Let it go. It's like Brady. Ain't you tired of Brady? Like,
yeah,
bro, you got 8 rings.
I love Brady. Play again. Keep winning.
All right, bro.
The only way I don't want him to win is if he's playing the Giants or the Patriots. Yo, shout out to Bravo in the building, sir. Goody. Glad you tuned in. At work, I watch it next day. Good stuff. Chris Pullis says, man, you the man. Where else we at? Oh, we got Angie in the building. Look, no peaches. Why is she telling you no peaches, bro? See, she mad at you.
What did I do? This is crazy.
I don't,
hold up.
I'm telling you.
Hold up, let me get this straight. I do this show remote, and you got your wife mad at me for you not letting her talk. This is crazy. How you finesse that?
I told you.
You finessed the game way.
Twofold.
Damn, Angie, I did something to you?
I hope.
Oh, she's saying peaches because the keto. Bro, you stay trying to gas me. This is crazy. Yo, I'm done.
Well, and then I thought about it. I was like, yo, was she saying no because that, the thing, you know what I mean? I thought she was maybe saying no for that, for me, So I was hoping it wasn't that. Hoping it was that.
We're going to talk double XL list. Oh, nah.
You want to talk about that? Okay, talk about the double XL list.
Yo, this is a show where we talk about the coach. We're going to talk double XL. I bet. Ready for this list? I had to pull it out because I don't know none of these clowns. You ready? Here are the names.
That's exactly what I just said.
Baby Tron. Coach Cheese. Saucy Santana. Babyface Ray.
Okay.
Ken the Man.
Okay.
Sofago. Big Scar. Big 30.
Oh, yeah. Big Star.
KC. Dochi. Cali. And Nardo.
Why is there so many?
It's always a dozen, bro. It's always been a dozen. It's always been 12.
It's always a dozen. Oh, okay.
What we think about that list? Anybody stick out? Anybody stick out to you?
Easily could have put the fucking, Ice the Gods, the Sims, Dom Gotti's, fucking Ted 845s, Remy's. And they probably hold more weight and probably got better songs than everybody on that list right there.
So you're saying this ain't nothing to you? You ain't
what you think about that?
I'm not messing with the list about this list.
I don't like the list because I don't know anybody on the list. Have you legit heard of anybody on this list?
Yes, of course.
No, you haven't.
No, you haven't. Bro. Come on, bro.
Trying to make you getting paid from Double XL today? Are you sponsored by Double XL today?
All right. So you're not. He said this list is getting crazy. Yo, Ice, this list is super dirt. But I mean, listen, Big 30 got a couple joints. You know what I mean? Nardo Wick got a couple joints.
Define couple joints.
They got
Can you say a song title? Do you have a song title for one of these?
No, I just gave you one. Nardo Wick, Me or Something. That's on here with Future.
Oh, okay, with Future. Okay, got you.
That's crazy. Big 30 outside for real though. Babyface Ray been around. You know what I mean? Nah, you ain't feeling this. You don't want to see. You don't want to hear Baby Tron.
Nah, man.
Saucy Santana, that kid got the little red flag song. All right.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Talk about it, Gabe.
There was a time when that list would come out and it would consist of people that were like legit on the move enough that they shook enough of the vibrations around that it rattled my shit.
I'm glad you said
I remember
when
your old Droog was on there, huh?
No, I said I'm glad that you said it because it used to be that way. Like the freshmen wouldn't be unknowns to us. it'd be people who were simmering and bubbling for a few years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You know, like Fred the Godson type of stuff, like, you know, that level shit. But like, it's gotten so far away from that. And it's like, I try not to judge it like too much, bro, because admittedly, I'm not out here proactively checking for these new little artists like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't look for it. And I think it's just a maturity thing because they're not speaking to me at all. You know what I'm saying? And their sound is so repetitive and it's so common that if I wanted to hear something like that, I could probably go find somebody that I actually know, and maybe they're a little older. The content might be a little bit different than that, you know. Like, it's tough for me, man. Like, honestly, bro, like I'm pretty impressed that you know a couple of joints off of this list. Like, for real. You know what I mean? Like, that does show that, you know what I'm saying, your ears to the street still with this stuff, and you're still like involved, because honestly, like every single name you said, I was like, who?
I'm gonna keep it a bean.
Is that?
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I know like half this list, but that ain't saying much, right? The fact that the other half I ain't never heard of, you feel me? And music ain't regional no more. Not only in the sense of what they want to listen to, meaning that if you outside, it's because you on the internet, right? So like if your shit ringing off, I should have heard something. You feel me? A lot of these names that you see in these lists now is like these out of nowhere. I got a song on TikTok that jumped off kind of shit, and then there's like 2 or 3 people that's been like grinding for a couple years, and that's how it is now with like the last 3 or 4 years. So like Nardo Wick been outside for like 2 years. You know what I mean? Big 30 been outside for like 2 years, right? The other few of these that I know, these are all like one hit people who had like, you know what I mean, like a little catchy song on TikTok that went viral. That ain't work, and I think that's why it's so gone, because it's so popcorn with it. People literally pop up, and then 30 days later, the XXL list comes out, and they up there, and then they gone. Go back and look at these lists. I'm gonna do like the last 3 lists, and you'll be like, oh damn, look at all these motherfuckers that were supposed to get on, and just where they at. Remember Black Boy JB? I mean, my man got a number 1 hit, bro. Number 1, and just gone. Like these lists don't hold no weight because it's all popcorn shit.
Yeah. Microwave popcorn shit at that. You know, it's like, and it's like now at this point, you know, I'm almost questioning like how XXL is going about this. Like, are they just getting placements? Like, are these just paid placements?
Nah, they just looking for numbers on social media, bro. Dead ass.
Oh, so they just go off of that. So like, you got 150,000, you in. Do they vet out? Do they even vet out? I wonder where Black went, but do they even vet out the views and how they got there? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can look at some accounts and fuckery going on.
I'm sure they do, bro. Yeah, it ain't like these dudes is like complete unknowns. It's not like that. If that makes any sense, you see them, but it's like I don't know. How much do you judge what's popping when you got 50,000 rappers and artists dropping every year? Like, how do you choose then? You feel me? Like, is it just preference? Yeah. It's just people on social media.
These people making the list are on Canadian, so they going off fake numbers. Did you hear me? Well, I was reading his comment.
I did. I feel like, is there a delay between us?
Yeah, and it's making our conversation awkward.
Yeah. All right. How do we fix that?
It is. So staying in that fucking algorithm. I don't know. I'm gonna pop out.
Gabe, don't bounce out. I think you trying to restart this shit. Your shit better yet?
Yeah. No.
I hear you.
Is it? Can you hear me? All right, cool. We good.
I hear you clear. We good?
All right. So Chris Pullis was saying 100% mentioning people with big hits on social.
Say yellow.
Yellow.
That's taking a long time, bro. No, that's a big delay.
I don't know. It must. I think it's Facebook because my connection is super good right now. I got full bars on my connection, and so do you. So I think it's Facebook.
All right, maybe.
That delay wasn't too bad right there.
Say red.
Say red.
All right, bet. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey. 100% mentioning people with big hits on social media so they can stay in the convo. I get that, but like,
Yeah.
and I know it's a social media game right now, you know, and I understand that, but I don't know. I think XXL should do a little bit more than just trying to identify them. Then maybe there's a bigger role for them to play to like get these artists the recognition, and then the culmination of them going through the process of upping their name is them ending up on the cover, not the other way around.
If you care about the culture and journalism, which they don't really care if they write, bro. They care about clicks, and that XXL clout, which they ain't really had in 10 years. That list still matters for some fucking reason. You feel me? Like that's what it's about. Whenever we put the list out, we gonna get clicks. You heard? That's all it's about, bro.
Is that something that I could spark an idea in all of the people, the talented people that are around that do stuff in and around music, that listen to this show and otherwise, like put together a team of people that goes to that list or goes to XXL and says, yo, who are you guys looking at? Let us work with them so that they're even bigger when, you know what I'm saying, they go to get on your cover, like, but work with us so that there's a little meaning behind the relationship, you know what I mean? And like really, you know, position people to make some noise so that it is like the old way where it's like, oh yeah, I've been hearing about your old Droog for 2 years now, and here he is on the XXL cover now it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. I think there's a lane for that. I wish they did care. Why don't nobody care that actually has the platform and the positioning? Why don't they give a shit no more, bro? Shit is crazy.
It don't matter. It don't matter, bro. People don't read journalism. Like just like even reviews. Remember, reviews used to be written. Like Cisco and Ebert got big not because of videos, but he used to write and be critical. And like video games is the same way. Music used to do fucking reviews. Like in the Source magazine, getting 5 mics mattered because somebody listened and broke it down. That doesn't happen no more. Think about that. That was like a facet, a staple in the culture. How many mics you get in the Source? You feel me? And what did that person that listened to it have to say? And niggas would run with that. Like, yo, bro, that no, you know what I mean? Illmatic got 5 mics. Let's talk about it. What it meant. That meant it don't happen. They don't review music that way. When they talk about it, it's like this one paragraph, like, you know, these beats slap, and he painted a picture of the gritty world that he comes in, slack. You know what I'm saying? It don't really, there's no substance. And because the music is so hollow, not bad, it's different, not bad, but it's hollow. Like you either Draco or you fucking on a bitch, right? And when you try to talk about what's supposed to be real life-ish, it don't come across that way because it seems like every story is the same. And I don't care if your favorite rapper is the hardest dude of all time. Every rapper didn't sell drugs, ain't from the hood, and wasn't holding weight in their street. I promise you. Every rapper that you hear, there's no fucking way. So who was the customers? It's like if everybody a boss, we're the workers. It don't make no sense. It's dumb. You 15. I was holding that heat. You know what I mean? Maybe you had a gun, but you wasn't doing shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? You wasn't running nothing.
And since I met him, we had this conversation at the end of our Voice of the Valley conversation. This exact conversation. He's talking about how is everybody on the same block the kingpin? Like, you know, like Chicago, who was the customer? I'm not saying
like Chicago lit, right? But everybody from Chicago, all of y'all run y'all blocks. Some of y'all live down the street from each other. All of y'all is the bosses. All of y'all. Y'all was co-bosses. Y'all was co in charge. Copy. It was 8 niggas in charge, and y'all all just happened to blow on music. Copy. Got it. That shit weird, bro. Like that's what kills me. The songs are supposed to be real, ain't real. And the way that they try to connect is by saying, oh, I lost my dog and I'm sad. Like my man's got shot because I'm from a hard hood and I'm sad about that. Because everybody can relate with loss. You feel me? All right, but what else? What about you? Tell me about you. I ate oodles and noodles. So did I. Like, what else? You know what I mean? I had to provide for my unborn. Like, what do you?
I like what Ice is saying. Let's talk about it, who's in that vote. Real hip hop heads that know real music, and
it's not. We know who the voters are. That's not a secret.
I don't think they are real hip hop heads. I think nah. Because I think the lineups would look a lot different. The nominee lineup would look very different if you just had straight hip hop heads in there doing that voting. So I think it's already kind of preconceived that there's going to be a disconnect, at least for half of the voting, if not more. That's going to be disconnected from what's really happening out in the world. And, they're just looking at either numbers or they're looking at the pocket that got lined by said label to make sure that their artist got into this, discussion.
But still, that cloud alone is enough for a lot of these careers. And that's the crazy part. Like, when these people touch the covers, we don't really know them. But the cosign matters. It opens doors.
They're going to be able to do shows, more shows.
But it used to be you would grind to get on the cover. What I'm saying now is that the cover itself is the goal. So people finagle to get their names on this list, and that actually is what's springboarding them. You follow me? It's backwards now.
No, yeah, no.
I don't know who the fuck you are before you make the cover, but now you out everywhere.
Right, and that's exactly what you were saying. I said before, like it's exactly that. It's exactly that. And I don't know where that came into play because I'd be honest, like I lost kind of connection with the whole, we talk about the list the last 4 years, you know what I mean? But like, I wasn't really checking for the list, the last 4, 5, 6 years, you know what I mean? It's getting brought up to me and then I could talk on it, but like, or speak on it, but you know what I mean?
Let's talk about 2018 list. Give me that for a second. And I go back here for a reason. Because I think that's long enough that if you was a freshman in 2018, that means you graduated 2022. Follow what I'm saying? See my theory? So in 4 years, y'all supposed to be the superstars. Right. Y'all supposed to be running the industry. Fair?
Not running the industry, but known in the industry.
Yeah.
Running in the industry. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. All right, here we go. Ski Master Slump God. Exactly.
Okay.
Lil Pump. Smoke Perp.
Okay. Know him.
Stefan
petered out. No idea.
JID. Wi-Fi's funeral.
Don't know.
Lil Skies. YBN Namir. Trippie Redd. How many successors are on that list? If this is like your dozen people that you was waiting for.
Successes that they can run in the industry and they made a little money. Like Trippie Redd is one. Lil Pump.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah.
No,
Trippie Redd and Lil Pump.
He had a song. You saw him. He not. Successful. He a starter. No, he not.
What about JID? What about JID?
JID is making music. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he ain't making no hits, but he making music. He outside still.
Yeah.
Bad. This is supposed to be your future. These are your first round picks in hip hop. That's what this
going
is supposed
into
to be.
College. Like you're supposed to be getting drafted by the colleges right now.
You know what I mean? All right.
The big boy.
Who getting to it?
Right.
Trippie Redd?
I guess. Is he still outside like that?
Yeah. I mean, when he drops, he people take notice.
Yeah, no, they do. And the fact that I know him, it says a lot.
Yeah. Smoke Perp was getting clowned a month ago because he was getting 20 people out of show. Right.
That was crazy, bro. You see that arena, bro? Did you see the picture where it was like just like a V of people and it was just mad chairs and open space, bro? Yo! Shout out Bill Skills. I see you, brother. Let's see. Ice the God's out here. Let's see what Ice the God's saying. Price goes up off that alone. Yeah, he's talking about being on the cover. That's true.
It matters.
Making 10 bands, they pay 50 bands. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Is he right when he says that they paying to get on there?
Of course.
He's saying they pay 50 bands to get on the cover.
Yes.
And they are.
Yes.
Is he including the money you need to up your fellowship?
Nah, I talk directly to these dudes. Like, it's not, once again, not a secret though, right? I'm sorry, it's not a dozen anymore. It's 10 people. The 10th spot now on the list is a contest. You know that, right? It's a fan vote.
Yeah.
How you getting that running?
I don't know how. Money? You got to pay for that?
Again. How did Party get in the running?
He paid for that? Or he had a song, though?
I'm asking. Stop. A lot of niggas got a song. Yo, Gabe, how did Party get into the running for a freshman list?
I don't know. I didn't ask him. You tell me.
You tell me. No buzz, no nothing. Wasn't dating Meg or nothing.
I would
yet.
assume he paid money.
Okay.
So he paid money?
I'm saying you doing the math, right? How you make a list of niggas don't know? I'll bring this up because you asked about these people that we don't know about and where they come from.
Right.
We all know this person, which means like anything he would be doing, we would hear about and would be like, all right, yeah, he was out here working and got it, and he had he had clubs shaking. You would be in tune. Bet.
Right.
I'm asking how you make the list.
Right.
How you in that conversation? How you be at the BET Tours award show performing and we've never heard of you? Explain it.
A placement.
Stop it. I ain't never seen nobody do an award show like that no one's ever seen.
But didn't he do that with Cardi though?
Right, but still.
But
how does that happen?
Cardi. That was Cardi's song. Like that, she started buzzing hard.
No, that was his song.
That was
his song.
But
yes,
he fucking with her verse on that heavy.
Okay, what that mean? I seen a lot of niggas that nobody know don't get that look. Once again, Black Boy JB and Drake did the same thing. Was Black Boy JB headlining shows? Was he at award show? No. And that was his song that went number one. Stop it. Backing it up wasn't a top 40 hit.
All right, so,
we're talking.
You're insinuating question. You're insinuating. Okay, so he paid for the spot. So what Ice is saying is true then.
I'm insinuating that the game is rigged. And it's all
they pay spots.
Of course. Who these dudes that be in flex rapping that's trash? Where they come from?
No, I get it. Marketing schemes, that's how.
Y'all tell me I'm wrong. I just be trying to speak the truth. Tell me I'm wrong.
I know. You need to though. That's what this show's all about. Yo,
Somebody
hit that like, hit that share, please. Yeah. I want the number of likes and share be equal. Pay to play. Not when you have old gatekeepers not trying to let new heads in. Is that a thing? What an interesting thing to say. What do you think about that comment? Not
okay.
When you have old gatekeepers.
Bruh, Ken the Man, Gabe. When I say Ken the Man, what do you picture?
I don't know, some like anorexic version of Cans, the rapper that we have in Poughkeepsie.
Okay, that's a whole beautiful woman. No, I'm dead ass. It is. Ken the Man's a whole female, whole queen. Yep.
Okay.
Cute as hell, right? Bet. What that name come from? Hold up.
I don't know.
You laughing, but I'm gonna make my point for you. When Lil Nas X started buzzing, and you was like, how? And I said, because he played SEO.
Yeah.
Search engine optimization.
Right.
Lil Nas X.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Smart. Right? Triple X Tentacion was being Googled all over the fucking planet. He had just died.
Mm-hmm.
So having an X in your name mattered. Everybody's fucking Lil. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Bet. And Nas had just won his Grammy.
Mm-hmm.
His whole name is an amalgamation of shit that was being Googled at the time that he came out. Lil Nas X. That's how you even found that stupid ass song. It wasn't because that song was so catchy. People make shit all the time that's catchy. How did you find it? He paid his money to the Google gods, SEO, search engine optimization, and he came up in searches. Exactly, bro. Chris, say it again. He found the algorithm for his name. Ken the Man is the same thing. These weird names that don't seem like they make any sense. This is all Google shit.
Mm-hmm.
As a female, why would you name yourself Ken the Man? I'm gonna wait for it. Go ahead.
Right. It has something to do with the algorithm somewhere. Like it's gonna
all about algorithms.
So it's gonna be this picture of this pretty girl with Ken the Man on it.
Her name is Ken the Man. I swear to God, her name is Ken the Man. That's her rap name, Ken the Man. Like Ryu and Ken. Yeah, that's her name. Marketing shock value. Exactly. Dumb as fuck. But listen, bro. But then she'll change it later. Hold up. But this is real. Mulatto did the same thing. You know mulatto is derogatory. You know it's gonna come off weird. Calling yourself mulatto doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Get popping. Switch to lotto.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get popping over some weird shit. Not your talent, but your name. Mulatto. We saying that? I bet. Change my name later. Get popping. Don't matter.
Yep. Marketing shock value. Yeah, there's some of that in there with that type of stuff.
Absolutely.
And just to get people talking, you know what I'm saying? Just like right now, the only reason we're talking about this rapper because you discovered that she was a girl, not a guy.
My ear to the street a little bit. I know she could rap. I've heard her. I've heard her music.
Right. Oh, so you knew she was a girl?
Yes. Not before the first time I heard her, obviously. But once you hear her, what's her name? Ken the Man. Oh, that's dumb. Copy. You feel me?
I'll remember it though.
The whole. But now you're gonna remember it, right? Ken the Man, and now she won. Right? Doesn't matter that her name is stupid. She won.
Yeah.
You're never gonna forget that.
Right. That's true. It's true. Ice gonna go listen. Because I know, sure. So it actually worked. Yeah, so it did. It actually worked.
Yeah.
It did. You know what I mean? It's not bad marketing. It's just different types of way to do it. And I just think that what happens in these discussions is that, you know, especially when it's going to be somebody like me and Black talking, where we're kind of purists to the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there is no ghost writing, you know, spitting shit. There's no, you gotta come up with your own joints. You gotta be dope. You know, you gotta stand on your own too. Like that's where we come from. So about this stuff, you know, there's a certain integrity that comes along with it all. And I just think that the way people get the recognition nowadays and get the popularity and ultimately get the streams and hopefully one day get to the money is by just what we're talking about now, tricking algorithms, you know, putting the right fishing hook out there to capture what you need type of stuff, you know, and really creating shortcuts to those goals rather than the traditional way that we all know to be, you know, because Chris knows this game because he's in the music biz. He just doesn't do rap. He just does the other side, you know what I'm saying? So he knows music, you know, he can speak very intelligently about a lot of this stuff. But I think if you ask me, that's why these conversations happen and there's a little spice to it because we're a little offended at the fact of you're able to get known and you ain't even nice. You're not at the core.
I'm following you, bro. I'm not offended because it's a business.
Okay.
Right? Because we've had this talk years ago, and I said nobody ever points to these albums as albums of the year. Nobody points to these artists as the genesis or the pinnacle of the craft. So you being good at making computers show your stuff to people don't bother me. Like the Glorilla chick. If her song would have came out a month earlier, she'd be on this list because it's all about clout and how well you play. You know what I mean? The algorithm game. I'm not mad at a person for figuring out how to get the SEO ranking to be higher so that whatever the fuck they doing can at least be shown to people, even if they dumb trash. Not mad at that. Get your coin up, young fella. Get your coin up. I'm not mad at these female rappers using dude names, right? I named 2 females on that list. Do you know who the other one is? Of course you don't, because it all sounds like a bunch of niggas. The other one was Dochi. Do-Chi. That's a female.
Okay.
like if this is what it takes. Bro, if this is what it takes, I bet. Then trick the algorithms. People don't think females can rap, so use a nigga name. Like it's all gamifying the hustle. It's weird to me that people look at the people that play the system in that way and say that, oh, they super talented. Like I'm jacking what they putting out. That'd be my only thing. Like, you know that song ain't fucking good. You ever see the meme with the dude, the dark skinned guy in his car talking about the shit we used to do back in the day we thought was cool? Like, yo, I seen you wear them see-through Nikes. You had them see-through forces on. I seen them. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, bro, come on. You know this music ain't good. Just because you outside don't make it good. Just because you on the freshman list don't make it good. Just because you heard it 3,000 times on YouTube don't mean it's a good song. Stop it.
Right. And right. I feel what you're saying, that you're not offended, because it's a business, but there's still a part of you that's a little offended by it though. Because you're a purist in the game. Right word, a little bit.
You're right, but it's not offended. I'm not offended by any of it. I'm disappointed that becomes the barometer, because I think that whatever that looks like, it takes either somebody to change it after the fact, right, or it becomes the standard.
Yeah.
Meaning, like, not to equate music with slavery. Slavery happened. It was a thing until somebody said, hey, that shouldn't be a thing for whatever reason. Something needs to make it change. So if everybody in music just does what everybody else does, then what makes it change? And who out of this generation, since we have no more leaders left, and I'm gonna be honest about what I'm saying, and in the culture, we don't have no young leaders. Don't exist. Which one of these knuckleheads gonna go in there and be like, I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna take it to this place or this essence. Who gonna do that? Nobody.
I don't know.
I don't see none of these kids doing it. I don't see none of these kids doing it. Because why would you? Why would you risk your popularity to be different?
Interesting perspective. Little Yachty got braids, not because it's music.
Because he had the red beads in his head. Yeah. He looked like a girl the first time he saw him. Thought he was a girl with beads. Yeah. Yeah, it's trash.
The world. It is very clout chasing. Yo, do me a favor, y'all. Hit that like, hit that share, and get people back in here. What the hell are they doing? Let's go. We got a young lady joining us today for our 3 the Hard Way. Her name is Nicole Marie VP. She has a song named Vintage Love that's going to be played. We're going to talk about that. Black, before we go to the next thing, I want to hit this commercial, but I want to talk about Summer Jam, about Kevin Gates, and I want to talk about Roddy Ricch before we get to 3 the Hard Way. So y'all stay tuned for that. I'm going to play this commercial. We'll be right back. Marino's Barbershop, located in the Marshalls Plaza in Poughkeepsie, New York, right on Route 9, open 7 days a week. Contact them today, 845-454-7226 for all of your hairstyling needs, and let them know that Gabriel sent you from Finally TV. Again, it's 845-454-7226, Marino's Barbershop. All Creek Concrete Placement LLC, serving Hudson Valley, New York, with a wide variety of services, including installation and repair of driveways, garage floors, patios, sidewalks, walkways, and stairs, stamped concrete, color, seal, and epoxy. All Creek is fully insured, 27 years of service. Contact today to get your quote. Woo. All right. So, Kevin Gates, did you hear his latest freestyle that he put out recently?
I don't listen to Kevin Gates, bro. So tell me what he did.
No, he I usually don't listen to him either, but he put out a 6-minute freestyle, and it was very like introspective. So if you Google Kevin Gates and freestyle, it'll come up. It's like it came out like maybe like 4 or 5 days ago, maybe it's like 6 days ago. Now,
all right. What about it?
But yeah. He was chatting on there, man. He was doing his thing. He was like telling his story, like where he been at, stuff he been through, and it was actually showing a side of him, that I'm not really familiar with. I've never really dove into his music, so I don't know how much of that he does on his music. I always thought he was just about like drug talk and bitches and shit. But if you wanted to hear, I think what was a good Kevin Gates freestyle, go check that out, man. I don't think you'll be disappointed.
Or Kevin Gates' ass. For real, his song is terrible. He reminds me of like Flo Rida if Flo Rida still tried to rap. When Flo Rida first started rapping, he tried to rap, remember, and it didn't work. And that's when he went pop country, and that worked for him. Like
it worked like a mofo.
It worked. He went pop.
It did.
Yeah, I mean, he played to the a different audience, and it worked for him. Flo Rida is Kevin Gates, because Kevin Gates won't do something different. He keeps being Kevin Gates, and he's terrible. I'm dead ass.
Listen to that freestyle, please. Tell me what you think. Like, hit me up late. Listen to it.
All I'm gonna do is come in here
6 minutes of your life and just tell me.
I'm gonna come in next week and be like, yo, this is dirt. Why'd you do that to me? What kind of friend are you?
Oh man, that's a preconceived notion, man. That's tough. That's tough, brother. Hit that like. Listen, if I have to tell y'all again, hit that like, hit that share. Let's get people up here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it myself right now because we're gonna get ready to hit this 3 the hard way. But before we get to that, what's the deal with Summer Jam, man? Like, I kind of feel like I missed out on a little something, man. I feel like I missed out on a good day out, man. What you think about Summer Jam? You see any footage on that? Did you go? Like, what's up?
I didn't care.
You didn't care?
Bro, not even a little bit. Is that weird?
Why not? Yeah, that's weird.
I don't. He said you just got to hear the right songs. Nope. Yo, Ice, don't do that to me, bro. You better than that. If I got to listen to the right shit, then you dirt. I'm good. I don't like his delivery. I don't like his vocal tone. I don't like none of that shit. The shit that he be trapping about, I don't fuck with it. I just don't. He ain't my cup of tea.
I hope that he heard that 6-minute freestyle, Ice. I think you'll appreciate it. But anyway, Summer Jam, though, cousin.
What you want me to say about Summer Jam? This is the first year I really didn't give a damn. I didn't care.
Wow.
People went. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying that I just didn't care. Sorry.
Did you know that this is like the first Summer Jam in like 25 years that it didn't rain? It didn't rain.
I mean, what?
You know?
How did you feel about Summer Jam? You feel like it?
I feel like I missed out a little bit. MetLife Stadium was absolutely jam-packed. It looked like everybody was having fun, man. I've yet to hear about any altercations, arrests, nonsense that was happening.
Shit was all over the place.
There was? Really?
Fuck yeah, bro.
At Summer Jam?
Everywhere, bro.
Well,
look,
no,
everywhere.
I know that, but but the one thing that was really cool and probably experienced it the way I experienced it is fine. So I didn't have to worry about the traffic and all the nonsense and the people. But though the K Slay tribute was pretty dope.
Yeah.
That was really dope, man. They brought so many New York rappers out, old and new, and they all saluted that, bro. The only thing I didn't like about it was Ebro, man. He fucked up like the MCing of that particular part of it. But like it was nice to see everybody on the stage and just, you know, that unity and showing that love for K Slay, the Drama King, man. You know, he will be missed. I thought he was such a great character for the game, man. He added a lot of character to the game, and he will be missed. But it was super dope to see them all unite like that, and hopefully, you know, something comes out of that. You know, people get estranged and stuff, and they tend not to talk to each other and work. And maybe all those people coming together, they see each other. You know, we might get some work out of that, man. You never know. So, salute to Summer Jam.
I said he didn't want 40 minutes of Pusha T. Nobody does. He said he's a studio, studio artist. Let me ask you this. This is a real question too.
Okay.
We are New Yorkers, right?
Right.
So Summer Jam means something to us. Summer Jam used to mean a lot to the culture in general. I'm not saying it doesn't anymore. I'm just going to put it out here.
Right.
There are lots of big regional festivals that seem bigger in those areas, like the Long Beach Festival, Freaknik, Bike Week. Like there's shit that goes on all around the country that they think is the biggest shit of all time. The Chocolate Fruit Festival down in Houston. Like I don't think that Summer Jam matters in the mainstream anymore. You get what I'm saying? I think it matters to New Yorkers, so we flood it. But it used to be literally pinnacle, right? If you is that person, if you want Summer Jam, it mattered to the entire culture. I don't think it does anymore. I don't. Not in the same way. Not in the same tier. I don't think it matters.
Yo, but there was a lot of people there, Black. Like a lot.
It's a lot of people in New York. Like, what are we saying? I'm not saying no one goes. I didn't say it was a bad festival. I'm saying the cultural relevance. We talk about like the double XL list.
Yeah.
An 18-year-old ain't checking for that shit. Like we check because we knew it was a thing, but an 18-year-old is like, what the fuck else? A shirt size?
I think personally, and this is just me being real with my age and everything, I think Summer Jams are more aimed at the 32, 33 plus crowd. It's not for the young boys that much. I don't think. Because who's listening? There ain't no young people listening to the radio, bro.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So like the people listening to the radio that care about Summer Jam, that even know when it's happening, have to be listening or engaged with the radio in some way, whether they're consuming the Ebro in the Morning show on YouTube or when it's happening live on 97. You know what I mean? No young people are checking for that. That's all like me and you people.
See, I get why you say that. I think the connection to the radio station is lost. I think people know it as the Summer Jam Festival, not as the Height 97 Summer Jam Festival.
And it used to be that way because
it did.
Radio used to matter more.
That used to be the point. I just think now it's called Summer Jam.
Yeah.
So I think people that are younger know about it, but it's just like it's called Summer Jam. I don't know why. You feel me? They don't know why. They just know that's what it's called.
Is that our fault for not championing those type of festivals and those type of events as pinnacle things, or did they let us down so many times with the lineups that we don't care about it no more?
For not just COVID, for a few years it was dirt. Like
it was.
And Ice is talking about it right now. Like the headliners wasn't going. Right. New York fell off.
Yeah.
In the culture, like the South had it, and they had to come to Summer Jam to be on. They was down in their own shit in Atlanta. They was down in Houston. That's what I'm talking about. They was outside, but other places. Can't go to Summer Jam. One of those years we had like nobody, nigga. We had like we had like a Woo throwback tour and all that shit. It was weird. Remember? We had like a throwback year.
Yeah,
there was nobody up there.
Speaking of throwback, I'm hitting some in September with Monster. I'm hitting some crazy concert festival joint with Lauryn Hill's headlining, and it's crazy, man. It's like 25 people performing.
Is it 25?
I'm gonna send you the flyer.
All right, so
yeah, for me, me and my old head.
Okay,
it's all people that I know.
You going to that Woo Nas joint, ain't you?
The Woo Nas. I would go to Woo Nas. I seen Nas live once and it was terrible. One of the greatest.
I don't think his music goes in a concert at all. I don't think his music is hard enough. He got like 3 songs. I don't want to do an album.
I seen him at what then called the Poughkeepsie Civic Center. And it was terrible. I walked out halfway through the show. I walked out. Sounded horrible. Couldn't hear him. You know what I mean? Yo, so real quick, man, we got 3 the Hard Way coming up. We have a young lady coming on here named Nicole Marie VP. I think part of her name is. She has a song called Vintage Love. Before we get to that, we got her on standby. She is patiently waiting backstage right now. So the one thing I want to talk about before we bring her on, man, is this crazy world, bro. So Roddy Ricch, our boy, gets arrested on the way to what I believe he was going to Governor's Ball. Gun charges. Now, my thing is, doesn't he have enough money to pay other people to have the blicky on him so he don't have to worry about this type of situation?
If you're going to take my takes and then use them, it's not even a conversation. I'm going to need you not to take the things that I say to you and then go on the air and say them.
He never said that to me, just so you guys know.
It's crazy.
But
how many times we had this talk, just like we talk about the Young Thug and all them, you so rich and so famous, you don't need to do this shit.
It's true, bro. It's true. Dumb. It is. And no matter who said it first on the show, man, it's just the straight up facts and truth. You know what I'm saying? Like these dummies, man, I just can't get over how stupid people are, man. It's just, it's like dumb stuff happens. And I'm like, okay, that was really stupid. Yeah. So hopefully, as we go on, we learn from them a little bit better. And nope, the next day, there's even something dumber that somebody does that's like, yo. And also,
it's probably hard, bro, for them to like separate themselves from certain elements. You feel me? Because a lot of times, that's what gets them out there. I'm gonna keep it a bean. The money got to come from somewhere to grease palms. Like these, when you're 17, bro, you don't got 100 racks to grease palms and get a Hot 97 and do all this other shit. You don't got it. So somebody got to put the bread up. And it normally be that element. That's keeping it the bean. And you got to pay that PC back. You heard? Big
facts, man. Big facts. One thing I want to touch on too. You seen that joint with Lizzo and her joint girls that she has, and they were ridiculing her for using the term spaz on it. Did you peep that? What are we coming to, bro?
I know what you're talking about. If she didn't use the term as in calling somebody a spaz, which at least would still be stupid, but I would understand. She says, "I'm a spaz out."
Right.
Like we all say.
Hold on. Let's ask her. Let's bring the young lady on. Let's see what she thinks about. We got Nicole Marie VP in the building. How you doing, girl?
Hey, Gabe and Blackout. How you doing?
Good. Wanted to bring you on to this segment because we're touching on Lizzo getting ridiculed to the point where she felt like, she took this lyric out of the song, out of the song. How do you feel about that? Do you know about that situation with term spaz and calling herself a spaz and people got all butt hurt over it? What do you think about that?
No, I don't even know. I'm lost. What happened?
All right, so that's perfect. So then we could pose it to you like this. Do you see anything derogatory or demeaning about calling yourself a spaz in the sense of I'm gonna spaz out on this, or I'm gonna go spaz? Do you see anything demeaning or degrading about that?
No, I'm a shy person, so I don't know if I would personally do it, but
Okay.
to each their own,
Right. You even though being shy, you still have a smile on your face. That's not something really derogatory to you. I could tell though, right?
If they're
Like
just saying like, oh, I'm about to spaz out, I'm mad about something or something like that.
Yeah.
That's figure of speech, it's what they're thinking at the time, if that's how they feel. I know there's times I feel like spazzing out. I don't know if I'm going to tell all of social media I feel that way, but but I mean, no, I don't. Why were they making it such a big deal?
Because spaz is a slang term for somebody that's disabled. Like you're a spaz.
Oh, I didn't know that. Now,
it's supposed to be derogatory, but she didn't say it in that context. Not even close to it.
Okay, see, I didn't know that, and I bet you a lot of other people in the world don't know that either. So
sure,
at that point, it's like, okay, sorry if I offended you. You know what I mean?
But even if she said, if I shoot you and make you a spaz, I would understand that. She didn't use it in that context at all. This is not even remotely close.
Right.
I'm a spaz has been being said since before we got woke, before we got PC, before anybody would have been mad about that comment. You heard me? We've been saying that. So that's stupid.
Like I would say the word spaz in front of my mom and dad. You know what I'm saying? Like I legit had a lizard named Spaz. Like
you're weird, bro. look. I'm not. The point being for me, I'm not changing my art to appease you. You don't like my art, don't consume that. The fact that people were so quick to jump on social media, oh, I love Lizzo. How's she gonna say the word spaz? She can't. Y'all weird. Y'all got too much time and energy. Like go to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Too much energy.
I'm glad you said it like that, Black. I just think, we just getting too sensitive and we keep looking for reasons to just like talk bad about people that are doing stuff. Like this girl, she admittedly just says to the world, I'm just a fat Black chick that likes to make music, deal with it type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we just be creative and y'all not be sensitive? Like, it's like affecting comedy and all that. These dudes can't you know what I mean? They can't even get on these soapboxes no more and just like be funny about something without getting straight up, demonized out here.
Comedy is just doing TikTok dances and pranking people. Because if you say
anything about
crazy. Anybody, you get canceled. Anything.
Big facts.
Well, we're living in a world today that's just, it's not like it was 3-4 years ago. Well, everybody's on edge, everybody's emotional, everybody's like, I can't take this anymore. So anything can tick off somebody, especially with mental health. It's like such a big situation right now. A lot of people are going through it. So you can only imagine when people are at home just sitting there. Like what's happening in their heads, So
right. So Nicole, you have been brought to my attention by a mutual friend, one Mr. Big Veg. So salute to Big Veg and Rock Runner Press out there. That's the homie.
Yeah, I love Big Veg. Shout out to Big Veg because honestly, he has been supporting me from like for years and years and years. And he just goes out of his way for you. I was born in Cleveland, but I lived in New York for over 20 years in Harlem. And now that I'm back in Cleveland, I'm back and forth, and he always just looks out for me. I remember one time we couldn't get into the building at This Is 50, and he's like, oh, don't worry about it, I know how to get in. I started on 8th Avenue, and I'm like, come on, man. I'm like, I'm gonna miss this interview. He's like, don't worry, I got you. I know exactly how the elevator works. I know exactly how to get through to the outside. I'm like, okay. So yeah, he's always looked out for me. So shout out to Big Veg.
So you come to me because you are in the music biz. Tell me a little bit about your artistry, how you classify yourself, and what's Vintage Love about that we're about to play.
Well, my name is Nicole Marie VP. I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm an actress. You might have seen me in a few movies. you know, I'm a producer. I have a song out called Vintage Love. I've worked with a lot of producers, Vinny Idol, you know, Rock Wilder, but I definitely have a magic when it comes to working with legendary DJ Ron G. And we have this song that we put out called Vintage Love and many other songs, but thank God it's doing really good. And I'm getting a lot of really positive feedback. And the song it's a feel good song. It's like, you know, love in Harlem. That's what I call it.
Love it. Black, you want to add something before we cut away to the video? I'm about to upload this now.
Let's get to it. This is you know, normally we with people in the area, so I know who they are already. I know about their music, so this is all new. Let's hear what it is.
Yeah, man, I'm with it. It's up. You know, if I experience a technical glitch, just hold tight and I will be right back. But I think we should be okay. So this is going to be Vintage Love by Nicole Marie VP. Let's see if we get this popping.
Rolling. All right, playback.
All right, go ahead, Ron.
Are you sorry for the times that you're losing? So many days and you know you acted stupid. I forgave all the dirt that you did, all the stress and the mess. I know that you weren't love you like I do. Who's gonna love you like I do? This is vintage love. This is vintage love. Love. Vintage love. Never thought I'd be talking like this. Don't sing another sad song on the piano. Our love is like summertime. 25 cent passes in the summertime. Remember when we walked down late that you would hold my hand, talking nice, catching vibes. You that guy. This is love. Classic love. Who's gonna love you like I do? Who's gonna love you like I do? This is vintage love. This is vintage love. Love. Vintage love. Isaiah 43, we never burn when we're walking through the fire. Praising God, I know that He got me. Healed your heart when He knew how you owed me. Cast our burdens on the Lord and stay by your side. Price going up for this love. Classic love. This is love. Who's gonna love you like I do? Who's gonna love you like I do? This is vintage love. This is vintage.
All right, Vintage Love by Nicole Marie VP on 3 The Hard Way right now on your Facebook and your YouTube live. We'll be talking about the podcast every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Nicole, talk to me. Where was that video shot?
That was shot in Harlem. It was shot at the Apollo on 125th. It was also shot at Marcus Garvey Park. You know what? I gotta give God the praise and the glory right now for just helping me be in this situation right now with you guys. You know, I never take nothing for granted, and I'm like looking at this whole situation. I'm like on 3 the hard way right now with 2 super guys, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just taking it all in. So real blessed. So thank you.
That's what's up. Gabe, I'm assuming you asked the question because you wanted her to explain. You tell me you really didn't know she was in that's what we're doing?
Well, you know, Black, we live in that day and age of green screens and sets, you know, and that was a very high quality shoot right there.
It was definitely a high quality shoot. Who shot that? Was that a vet shooting right there?
It had to be Rock on the Press. Yeah, it had to be.
I know it's Rock on the Press, but he got the turtles. Sometimes he be other people, you know what I mean, doing his thing. He got the turtles.
Incredible footage. Incredible footage. Shout out to Big Veg.
Yeah, shout out to Big Veg. He, you know, it's funny. We were, it was like 8 in the morning and we couldn't get into the one place for the video because the doors were locked. You know how it is in New York. You're like, you make an appointment to be at the place where you're going to shoot the piano scene and nobody's opening the door but the cleaning people. So it was so crazy. Me and him were just sitting there and he's like, you know, Nicole, I woke up at 5. I've been up since 4 this morning. He's like, I was trying to scout out different areas for this video. And, you know, I was looking around at different parks. I mean, when you talk about somebody who's really focused in the game and really a good person, like that's Big Veg. You know, he's so serious about his craft.
Absolutely. Question in the comments is, did you guys have to get permits to shoot there? They probably just did that off the cuff. Did you get permits?
No, and it's so funny because we just finished all the scene at the Apollo, and then the people came out and were like, you can't shoot here. So that's when we kind of broke out, you know, we kind of like went our separate ways, but we got the footage. So
got you. Black, right. What you got, baby?
Yeah,
we got a permit.
What's the VP in your name about? Explain that.
You know, it's just victory and praise for God. Like that's how I feel. You know, I not perfect, but I know that that he's done miracles on me in my life, and you know, that's really what it stands for. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah.
What inspired that song?
What's that?
What inspired that record?
I was sitting at the piano and I just started playing with some chords, and you know, I started thinking about my time in New York. You know, I was in New York grinding. I was doing so much out there for many years, and I lost everything, and I had to move back to Cleveland. And you know, I was sitting at the piano and I'm like just going through my old memories, like when I used to write songs on the stoop, and you know, in Harlem, I used to go to the studio and I used to do all these things, and I was reminiscing, like I wish I could go back to those days, like, you know, the fun days where we didn't stress about anything and everything was cool, and you know, love was in the air and I was in love, and I was eating ices, you know, in Harlem. Like this is my, you know, my song, my lyrics, you know, so it was just reminiscent, and that's how I wrote it. Got you.
Sometimes those are the easiest ones to write, right? They just kind of come out.
It just came together. You know, at first I wrote it like a gospel song to sing in the church, because I used to sing in the church, and and then I ended up just moving it around and messing with it, and it turned into Vintage Love.
Got you. Now you say you know, you've worked with some industry heavy hitters. You know, you say names like Rock Wilder. You know, that's big name right there. What's the vision for the music? Is this part of a project that you got coming? Like what's going on?
Well, Vintage Love was a single that I put out with the video, and it wasn't like a huge like project, but I didn't realize it was going to do so well. You know, I kind of just put it out to just put it out, but it just did really well. You know, it's doing good. So I'm like, hey, what's next? You know, I'm trying to figure it out as I go. I can't lie. Like there's so many opportunities that come to me, but it's picking the right ones with the right people, with the good character. You know, you know, I don't want to get involved with the wrong people, because that's how you lose, you know, and I'm going to win. That's my mentality. Like I got to win, you know, and keep fighting for what I'm trying to do. And sometimes being around the wrong people, you know, it's just, you got to pick and choose your opportunities. You have to really pick and choose the right ones.
Yeah. I agree. Is there a team that you're working with, or are you making all these decisions yourself?
Well, you know, I have a lot of people who support me, and there's just so many to name, but you know,
so there's a team though.
I guess you would say it is a team, but you know, I honestly, I've been doing this on my own for many years. I can give, you know, legendary DJ Ron G, you know, he is one of the people that I would say is like my team, because he is the first DJ who ever, you know, played my record.
Shout out Ron G.
Absolutely.
He's the first DJ like 7 years ago who, when I gave him my demo, he started playing it on the radio, and then other people and DJs started to see, and then they were like giving me opportunities. So I when I say a team, I look at Ron G and I'm like, you know what? Thanks, Ron. I really appreciate what you've done for me, and I'm trying to do the best I can with it, So.
Black, you got something to add?
What's next for you? What's Nicole Marie got going on?
I'm working on a movie with my brother. Crazy. It's really funny.
It's a comedy?
Yeah, it's like a comedy. It's different than what I'm used to. I was in a couple other movies like The Land with Nas and Ray Jr.'s movie Rent Due with Machine Gun Kelly, and like I've been in different movies, mafia movies, Connected, and but this is different. This is a comedy. This is weird. It's like this big overweight cop, and like I'm like this chick from the mafia, and like I my cousins are like Vinny and so out in like Jersey, and it's just really funny. I don't know. I'm working on it. Working on new music, working on hopefully putting together like a 20-city tour. Music, and I don't know. Just we'll see. I always have these visions for what I want to do in my life, but it's so crazy how you have these ideas, and then all of a sudden, like it goes a whole nother route that you never expected it to go. But you know what I mean? Like you ever said, "I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm going to do this," and then you find yourself in California, and you're working at Rite Aid. I don't know.
Well, I was gonna say to you, the reason why I was asking if you have a team or not is because I need you to look at that part of it, because if this song has been doing well, right, and you feel like it has possibly catapulted you or graduated you to that next level of being an artist and getting that exposure and stuff, you really need to capitalize on these moments, and the windows can be really small.
Yeah, they are.
Time of opportunity is. So that's why I was asking you that, because if you haven't taken that time to figure out the exact parameters of what you got going on and how successful it actually is and why it was successful, you have to jump on that sooner than later. If that goes stale, you have to do it all over again.
Let me ask you a question, Gabe. What do you think, like when you think of a team, what do you think of? Like how do you describe the teams? Because I have my own vision of what that is.
A team to me would consist of somebody that deals like with the branding and marketing side of your artistry. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge element of what you got going on. Then you would have like a manager who's worried about what shows you're doing, what you're getting aligned with, trying to get you placements on different if it's movies, if it's music, if it's commercials, getting your music placed different places.
Right.
Then you would have your road manager type of person that's actually going out on the road with you on that 20 tour joint, and kind of like your assistant, and making it so that you're not worried about the little stuff. You're just worried about the performances. You know what I mean?
Right.
You talking about like Rihanna. We talk about a street team, bro.
But you asked me when I think team.
Yeah.
So you scale that how you want to scale it.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Scale that. If it's one person that's doing all those things for you, cool. But you're gonna stretch somebody thin once you get to popping them. You know what I'm saying? So like my whole thing is, Black, I think you do need people that are dedicated to a couple different facets, and your marketing and branding is such a big part and so time consuming. You know what I'm saying? That part of it alone is very time consuming. The management part and the road management, that could be the same person. That's cool. So maybe a 2-person team that's handling those facets of you being an artist, but Black, you're an artist in the industry, man. What does having a team mean to you?
Bro, first you need a music person. Like all that shit you talk about don't matter without the craft, right? Don't matter without the product. So
you need a hot product.
You need a hot product. Producers are just as big as artists nowadays. They have finally figured out how to get their name front and center. I can't mention the amount of songs in the top 50 right now where it's the producer and the artist getting top billing is a new phenomenon, but it's everywhere now, right? You see Hit Boy as a featured artist on all his songs now, right? That wasn't a thing even 2 years ago. So producers with the sound tag becoming acceptable, because it used to be you play the sound tag to find out who I am and then get rid of it. And now it's like, nah, leave it up there. That's part of the brand. And now you know who the fuck I am, right? So the producer, finding somebody to do the music with you is important. You need an AV person, right? Audio visual, right? Somebody that can shoot flicks, shoot video, get raw footage, not just put together music videos, right? That's a component, but you don't necessarily need that in-house. You need somebody to get footage. One of the things people forget about is that people connect with you as a person, right? In today's society, way more than the music nowadays. Like, you could be super garbage, and if people just fuck with you as an individual, you can win. Cardi, when she first started rapping, pretty bad. We forget that sometimes, right? But the authenticity and how she was moving and who she was, people, it resonates with people. So having somebody to be able to show that side of you on socials and to be able to, that's the marketing part you're talking about. But to me, it's more about showing who I am as a person. That's the person you need in your corner. You need a music person. You need a person that's gonna frame you and help you sell yourself. It's kind of marketing, but it's not quite marketing. Like, I need a merch person and a branding person.
But it's a branding. It's
branding.
branding.
But you don't need that shit when you're 18 and you know what I mean, and you in the crib making some shit on Fruity Loops and throwing it up on YouTube. You don't need that. You need that.
No,
you need that
at her level.
What I'm saying is, you asked me what my team was, and I'm talking about our show.
Yeah. I
right,
forgot,
our
yeah,
show.
you just a popcorn rapper. Yeah, I
Right.
forgot you too. You know.
Oh, here you go.
You know, I think that as I'm listening to you guys talk, you know, I'm like, wait a minute, I kind of think I do have a team, because I work with Big Veg and he does my editing. I work with Ryan G. He's doing my producing. You know, I do work with people in the media out in New York. You know, I do. But what I would really like to do is hone on more of it, like where I can really, you know, just you know, come up with like these ideas that I'm having, really, really, you know, get more in detail with what I'm doing. You know what I
Bring
mean?
them to life.
Everybody's got to work on their stuff. You always got to work towards getting better. But I think for what I'm doing now, and like, you know, not out here like, you know, I'm not out here just, you know, what's the word? Like, people do a lot of stuff for me off the love. Okay. So I think that's important, you know, because it's like, you know, listen, nothing in this the music industry is not how it used to be. You know, it's not how it used to be. It takes a lot of money, takes a lot of money to push something nowadays, you know? And so for me as an independent artist, doing the things that I'm doing, and then just like kind of like being where I'm at now, you know, I feel good because, you know, I have people who supported me, like really supported me and gave me that love, where I wasn't out here like, oh, I don't know what to do, man. I don't, you know, like, so that's where I'm kind of at. And I kind of like the fact that people believe in me. And then when they believe in me, it's like, I want people around me who really believe in me, not because I'm out here like, oh, I got a check for you, or I got this. You know, I want people to really push for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's where my head's at. Got you.
I like it, man. I think you're on the right path. I mean, you've come this far before this show, right? So you're doing something right, and the people around you doing something good, right? So salute to you. I would ask you about. I usually ask about production, but I think you kind of answered that with Ron G, kind of, you know, heading that up.
Yeah.
So I got nothing more to add. You know, it's a pleasure meeting you. I'd love for you to, you know, make sure you subscribe to the Finally TV family on YouTube and Facebook. You know, stay attuned to what we're doing, and you know, and don't be dashful. You got some music and you want to come on here and you want us to listen to it and talk about it a little bit. You know, just, you got my email now. Just hit me up and let's talk about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, listen, I got some things I'm working on. I want to involve a lot of people. So
yeah, no, that's what's up.
let's make something happen, man. That's where I'm at. You know, I always like to keep my relationships with people and try to see how we can move forward. Even not just because we're doing an interview now, but a couple months down the line, there might be a situation where we could all work. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the person I am.
Yeah. Yeah, I second that notion. I'm all for that notion. You know, we gotta speak that into existence and all that. Black, anything you want to add before you let the young lady go?
Yo, shout out to your social medias.
My social media is Nicole Marie VP. Everything's Nicole Marie VP. So
no spaces.
No space. At Nicole Marie _VP is my Instagram, but everything else is Nicole Marie VP. And I just want to thank everybody who has been supporting me. Thanks for having me on your show. Shout out to Big Veg, and you know, just you know, thank you. Appreciate it.
You are very welcome. You were a pleasure to talk to, and just keep up the good work. Keep working at it and all that good stuff. And salute to that movie and all that. I wish you all the luck with that comedy. So you be good, okay?
Thanks a lot, guys.
You got it.
Maybe we
Peace.
can have you in the comedy.
Yeah, yo. I'm hosting comedy shows out here,
Yeah,
so you just let me know.
You
He's
see
the
what I'm
worst.
saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Bye, Marie. Bye.
Bye.
Yo, let's not let that go by the wayside. June 25th, I'm in the building with Gerald Kelly and Touré and Gil something. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a dope show. Holiday Inn Express, 625. One show only. Last time it was 2 shows, so don't miss out. 9 p.m. only, so it should be pretty good. Blackout, man. We don't have to we don't have much more going on right now with the show. How'd you feel today? How'd you feel about today's show? I got nothing. I got my plate. I'm completely blank right here. It says, it literally says, end the show.
That was funny. Oh my God. Yo, Gabe, go to bed. Listen, bro. Look, listen. Nicole Marie VP, tap in with her if y'all like what y'all was listening to, like what you heard. Go tap in on the social medias and all that tip, right? But no, bro, listen, I'm looking forward to this next game 6. I expect Golden State to win. I expect Boston to put up a fight, but I expect Golden State to win. You know what I mean? My brother touched back down a couple of days ago, Mr. Hendricks. So I got a couple of weeks finally, and it's been 6 months to tap in and finish Remy Black. That's a beautiful thing. So we're gonna get that done.
What'd you say? You're gonna finish what?
Remy Black.
Every time you talk, it mumbles a little bit. What happened?
Remy Black.
Yo, I don't know what it is.
You know what I'm saying? All right, bet. So we're gonna get that finished while he outside with me. You know what I mean? And we're gonna have a hot summer, man. That's it. Beautiful thing. That's what I'm working on, Veg. I'm working on finishing this collab album with me and Remy Hendricks. You know what I mean? Then we on to the next project.
You and what? You and who?
That's crazy. You gonna start coming from my bro. You gonna start coming from my bro.
I'm not coming for. What are you talking about? You keep acting like you're gonna do something. You ain't doing nothing. You just.
All right, y'all. We about to sign off so I can go handle this. Y'all good? You good? All right. Listen. Love, peace, and hair grease. So Gabe, take us home while I go get my keys. Take us home.
Yo, I really do appreciate everybody who tuned in. Hopefully Angie listens to the beginning of the show and she hears our begs and pleads for her to return as the comment extraordinaire. Blackout, sorry he makes faces. And I'm sorry that I talk too much and don't let you talk. We love you very much. And we just want you back on the show.
Y'all, everybody who watches the show see my setup. So my camera is actually lower than my monitor. So it looks like I'm looking up all the time. That's how I see the monitor to see what's happening. I gotta actually look down to look at the camera. Right? Facts. All right. I'm not making no face to nobody I can't see. Now I might be just staring off and y'all watching me watch. You feel me? I'm sorry if that's the case, Angie, but I don't think so. I think Gabe is just full of it and be trying to throw all the blame on your boy. When you the one be interrupting, I'll be reminding you.
I eat half of it. I
to let Angie get it right here. I got
you cutting out. He got that half a gig internet. He gonna cut out and come back in. Watch. Yo, you gotta pay that internet bill, bruh. You out here profiling shit. You ain't even pay the bill all the way. You pay some of it. You gotta pay the whole thing. Yo, I love y'all. You frozen out here in a weird way. It's weird watching you like that. I'm gonna cut him out. Yeah, he came back. All right. So I didn't hear nothing that you said because you was gone and frozen. Like this.
Right now.
Yo, why is the internet so trash?
I got Optimum out here. I hate it.
Yo, he really do. He just has one dot of internet again. It's not him. It's internet 100%. Optimum. I used to have it. I don't have it no more. That's why I don't have these problems. Y'all see me all crispy out here.
Crazy,
Yo,
bro. No, I got Optimum out here.
Salute.
Yeah, they.
I got files out here, gig speed and all that. But yo, what I was saying though was, salute to everybody who tuned in, all the likes, all the shares, all the comments. We really do appreciate y'all. Salute to our guests who came on. Salute to Big Veg for getting her on here. Nicole Marie VP, check out for that chick. And yeah, man, salute to my co-host, King Blackout in the building. Thanks again for a great show. We will be back next week, Tuesday at 7 p.m. on your Facebook and YouTube, the What We Talking About podcast. Y'all be good. Peace.
Cheer.